Good morning, everybody. I am at Six Flags New England. It is spring break. I figured today was the perfect day to try the single rider lanes and some of these rides, and so I could show you all how it works. That does not mean I'm only doing single rider today, but that is the goal, and also to answer any more questions we may have today. It took me a good 5 minutes of walking around this park to find a place where music wasn't blaring so you could hear me speak. But I'm glad that they have music. It's just much louder when there's less people in the park, so there's like less noise and just more music. Okay, the first stop's gonna be Riddler's Revenge, which I did over the weekend when there was a lot less people here. So you go through the entrance and you hear the people screaming on the coast. You take a left, single rider right here, you go right. Cut the line. There are a lot more people here today, so I'm really glad that I can cut the line as a single rider. So Riddler's Revenge, 5 minutes. I waited in line for 5 minutes, and the line was at least 45 to 50 minutes line because they're running one car. So single rider is where it's at. Next up, we're gonna go check out Batman. Okay, so Batman is a little confusing because it's not in the entrance. Hello! And it's actually off to the left here, single rider entrance, which is the exit, and that's the way you wanna go. You know you're in the right place if you're at the photo booth. So then you're gonna go against the traffic and go all the way around the turnstile and up the steps over here. All right, we're at the steps. Single riders to the right, exit to the left. Not that it makes a difference because I'm pretty sure everybody exiting just goes down one of the stairs they feel like going down, but in theory, that's what they're supposed to do. Bye. So I waited maybe 2 minutes to get onto the Batman, and I wanted to share with you when I got up there, the attendant was like, come stand over here so I can place you when I can see what's going on, because it's got to be fast. So when you're doing this, pay attention because we got to work with those attendants. Definitely worth it. So far I've loved both rides that I've been able to walk right on because I'm single riding. This would have been great last year, so I'm so glad it's here now. So Harley Quinn behind me does have a single rider line, which I showed on the last video. It's not running right now, but there's a line forming for when it does open. But you can see the last video to see how to do that. The Teacups also has a single rider line. Just kidding. Okay, so what I discovered today is that Pandemonium has a single rider line, which is awesome because this is one of the longest lines in the park. It is not running right now, along with Wicked Cyclone and the Sky Screamer. I really think it's because of the weather yesterday. But when you come here and you want to go single riding on the Pandemonium, you can do that, and that's awesome. That makes it so maybe I'll actually go on this ride. What I just discovered is that Flashback has a single rider line. So let's go check this out. Single riders to the left, following this little lane. The Flashback single rider lane kind of merges into the regular lane, and I think on a busier day they have an attendant there, but there was none there, so I just kind of walked on the ride. But I think typically there would be somebody there directing you where to go. I also just discovered that Scream has a single rider entrance. You know, if you want to get your Tower of Terror kicks in, you just walk in over here on this side. I had no idea. That's awesome. Do I need to single ride on Scream? Yeah, it's something I do if I have friends that are going with me, but it's not a ride I typically seek out unless it's specifically the Tower of Terror. I also wanted to say, it's a beautiful day today. I mean, it's a little chilly for my taste, but the sun is out, the sky is clear. It's about like 55 degrees, which is too cold for me. It starts getting warm for me when it's like 80, but it's still a beautiful day. Okay, behind me is the remnants of Fireball. The sign is still up. A lot of people have been talking about whether or not they're gonna put this one back in. There's no confirmation on this. At this point, there's a fence around it. So Will it come back in? Maybe. So fun fact, when you're out by Fast Eddie's Diner, if you ever need it, walk up to the left here for first aid. It's hidden back here, but it's open all the time. This may be the first time I've ever seen the queue line for Supergirl going way out of the queue line. That is craziness. I do feel that the reason why some of these lines are so long today is because half the rides are down. Superman is not even running. Wicked Cyclone was not running. Neither was the Sky Screamer. There were a few others. I'm actually making my way back to the other end of the park to see if any of those have opened. But it's definitely a very strange day. I am going to preface this by saying that yesterday there was like crazy windstorms and rainstorms happening, and I think it may be contributing to the reason why a lot of these are not running properly today. So it's better that they run the tests and make sure everything is safe. Oh, Dippin' Dots, how I miss you. Me and Derry, we just don't get along these days. It's always so weird to see this area when there isn't a stage in it because it's empty. And it has this beautiful little fountain over here. This would be a great place for them to put some picnic tables. I don't know why they don't utilize that space for this. It'd be great though. All right, everybody, I am leaving Six Flags. I was here for a quickie, just a few hours, and I just wanted to try out the single rider lanes, although a lot of the rides are still down. Superman and Wicked Cyclone don't look like they're coming back up today, so I was like, I'm not sticking around, but I'm sure they'll be back up soon. Now the real question is, where's my car? I am back home, everybody, and I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope that this video helps you figure out how to navigate the single rider lines and helps you when you take a visit to Six Flags. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. You can find me on all my social, which is Twitter, Instagram, and a Facebook page. And if you really want to help me out, please consider donating to my Patreon. Every little bit helps me continue making videos like this one. Thank you for watching. Every day's an adventure, and live your best life.